not touch the radishes.
Hello everybody, and welcome back to Little Blue Homestead. This is Tasha, and I believe this is take 16 or 17 in the last 3 weeks. Hopefully this one works. As you can see, it's sunny, but it's cold. We have a cold front coming in today, well tonight. What are you eating? What did he eat? I think he pulled a relish. Did you pull a relish? So, I haven't been on, it's been almost a year, but a lot's happened since then. But as I pull, I'm going to be explaining. What I'm doing right now is actually pulling relishes. A lot of them are still young and it's early. And please be my eyes, these dogs do know how to pull relishes. And they are country dogs, so they... Alright, everybody have one. Can I please film? Go away. You don't want yours? I'll take it. Okay, so I'm pulling the radishes because we're supposed to be getting a cold front, a freeze. It says sometime this afternoon, well tonight. Mine. So I'm going to be pulling these and I'm going to tell you what's going on. So summer 2022, we did not film anything. And that's because we were in survival mode. And I do mean survival mode. The sun was baking us here at the Blue Homestead. If you don't know, I'm in Texas. I am right now it is 6 p.m. and the sun's directly in my face. Do not pull. I saw that. And that's because we live on a hill. We're between 7B and 8A, depending on how the wind blows. And we can get, in the winter, we get about 12 hours of sunlight, which is way more in the summer. So we get a lot of sun. And with the Texas sun comes the Texas heat. And it baked us. The ground was baked, the plants were cooked. Literally, you can go outside, you'll pick a tomato and barely even touch it. And you knew it wasn't rotten, but you squeeze it, it was like a stewed tomato. It was baked. So we were just in survival mode the whole time. So we really didn't film. Then we were also doing some touches up in the house. We were remodeling the office where my computer was at, so we could have a walk-in pantry. So we did that and my computer had to move. Well, when we took down the computer, we actually didn't get the computer back up until January of 2023. So no computer meant no editing, and no editing meant I wasn't going to post anything because I need to edit. If you knew me, you knew I'm clumsy. You know I say things I'm not supposed to. And you know my dogs are always in my shot. So sometimes I have to edit, to keep the doggy private parts out of the way, or to stop my sailor's mouth from coming out when I trip or bust my knee on something. So we didn't get the computer up until then, and then come January going, yay, I can finally film, my camera decided it wanted to die on me. Now I did get my camera second hand, so it wasn't brand new. It was definitely used and loved. So I had to actually go through and ask my mom if I could have her camera. The camera I bought for her so she could film. And she said yes because she'd rather use her cell phone to film than use a camera. Alright. So I had to relearn how to use her camera. Her camera was made for blogging, so I actually had to learn all the different things, and I think I finally got it. Okay. I think I got all the ones that I was showing. Nope. So what I'm actually doing is just pulling up the radishes that are actually have crowned. I know some of these are small and some are big and bigger, but because they're showing on the top side, the bugs are starting to eat them, and I will feel more comfortable because these all radishes have a majority water. They be out of the ground just in case it freezes. Moving over to the next bed. So,
Do not touch
bringing
the
it back to filming. So I'm filming again. We're trying to get back up. The garden is a complete disaster. We basically he didn't have to agree with me. So the garden is a complete disaster because if you don't know anything about gardeners or anybody who has a hobby, well, you can't do that hobby because of incidents, weather. You go into depression. Well, it was so hot, we just let the garden go. And we went into a gardener's depression, and you don't get out of that until comes going to your local... Ooh, that's big. This is supposed to be an icicle radish. That's why it's white. Let's go to your local hobby store and see that they have things out there. You're in my shot. Move. Move. Okay, so I was saying, so we finally decided to go to the hobby store, aka Lowe's and Home Depot, and saw the beautiful plants and seeds and get happy again. So half of the garden, the original section of the garden, if you've been new, the garden originally started out as a 10 by 20. Well, now it's more like a 20 by 40. That actually has stuff planted in it. We have kale, lettuce, spinach, sweet peas, the radishes. We have beets and chard. So we got things growing. We're getting back into our system. Except for this freeze that's supposed to be coming. Oh, ooh. So, that's what's going on. And I am working on getting back into filming, but it's hard because you just want to go outside and just pick, take your anger out on the dirt and remove all of the unwanted weeds. But you can't really do that because you got to grab the camera and film, and not to mention I have chickens to take care of, which I need to say. So if you don't know, we originally started with 12 chickens. Well, we had 12 chickens. Jack ate them all, made them to chicken nuggets. Then we got 12 more chickens, and then Jack decided to play, and they became chicken nuggets. Then we decided to do a different route. Instead of getting chicks, we'll get pullets. Well, we got them while they were between 5 months, well, actually between 3 months and up. They survived. Those were the 12 that you guys saw. Well, summer came around, it got way too hot, and we lost all but 5. Then, at the exact same time, we were having the issue with the grocery stores. And I promise you, my mother did not become a prepper. So, the grocery stores happened. We were already canning our stuff, so I will have to show you that one day of what the walk-in pantry looks like. I promise you, it's not a prepping station. So, I'll have to show you that. But she's like, well, we already got the stuff. We got the chicken roosters. We got 5 chickens. We got the huts and everything ready for the chickens. Let's get, and I repeat, she said, let's get 20 more chickens. She said 20. So we said okay, and we were going to make some different arrangements for these chickens. We used stuff we found around the house, and we made ourselves, Mom made herself a mobile chicken coop. Originally was supposed to only be a 10 by 8. Turned out to become 8 by 20. And went to go pick up the chickens, and instead of 20 chickens, it ended up being 23 chickens. Chicken math was my strong point. Chicken math is not my strong point. So now we have a total of 29 chickens, all laying. Beautiful girls, love them to death. And taking up some of my time. So that's another reason why I haven't been on, because taking care of chickens are fun. And I come in, it looks like it's dying. Okay, so real quick, I'll talk to y'all guys later. Hopefully. If not, this is Tasha's Little Blue Homestead. Please subscribe. And I think it's dying.